Hello, my name is Roxanne Nersessian Paul. My grandfather, Zoravar Sebu, was a high-ranking commander in the First Republic of Armenia.
This is Vigen Terminasyan. I am one of the family members of the Ruben Terminasyan, one of the prominent ministers of Armenia's First Republic.
My father was a Gamavor veteran serving with Aram Manukyan.
100 years ago, Armenia became an independent nation. When in early 1918, the Ottoman Turkish army invaded the Caucasus, aiming to finish the destruction of Armenia and fulfill their pan-Turkic dreams. The Armenian nation stood bravely in their way. Under the shadows of Mount Ararat, Armenians engaged the overwhelming strength of the Ottoman army in the historic battles of May of 1918 in Sardarabad, Bash Aparan, and Karakilis. The victory in these critical battles did not only mean salvation for the nation, it meant independence. After defeating the Ottoman army, Armenia proclaimed her independence. However, the situation in which the new republic found herself was a truly disastrous one. According to the memoirs of Armenian politicians of that period, at least 150,000 Armenians perished from starvation during the first months of independence. The price of freedom was critically high. This was when Armenia's true friends extended their hand. Simon Varatsian, the last prime minister of the First Armenian Republic, once called Herbert Hoover the true savior of Armenia for his role in supervising America's humanitarian efforts there.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies.
Catherine Lee Bates, the prominent poet who wrote America the Beautiful, a song often referred to as the second or unofficial anthem of the United States, dedicated a poem to Armenia in those critical days.
Armenia, the name is like a sword in every Christian heart. O martyr nation, eldest of all the daughters of the Word, exceeding all in bitter tribulation.
Armenia was the only republic in the Caucasus whose independence was officially recognized by the government of the United States at that time. Armenia opened an embassy in Washington, D.C., and Armen Garo was appointed as ambassador. Many decades later, following the collapse of the USSR, Armenia regained her independence in September of 1991. Shortly thereafter, the United States was the first country to open an embassy in independent Armenia in early February of 1992. Today, Armenia and America are partners in politics, science, peacekeeping, humanitarian activities, trade, and investment. Armenia Creating Home, a Smithsonian Folklore Festival in Washington, D.C., is another important milestone in understanding the deep cultural ties between Armenia and the United States. After 100 years, the relations between these two friendly nations, Armenia and the United States of America, are stronger than ever.
We are so happy to see this entire exhibit dedicated to Armenia in the name of Armenia.
Although my grandfather died in 1940 before I was born, I know that it was a dream of his that Armenia once again be free. He would be so pleased to know that there is now an Armenian democracy.
America,